Hey everybody, this is Link Gamer 12. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Unfortunately, this episode is gonna have post-commentary. I seem to have had an issue wherein my mic was not either plugged in all the way or somehow the commentary button got switched off. I don't know. I can just tell you that things kinda went off the rails. But let's just jump into this little mini boss battle and get to the real nuts and bolts of this episode. Ah! There it is. Exactly what we were looking for. Let me guess. You're not gonna let us have it easily, are you? Ladies and gentlemen, this enemy, this is known as the Dark Nut, or the Dark Knight. It's a very powerful enemy that's existed since early Zelda games, like Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, etc. Very powerful. Very heavy on the defense too. In order to even damage him, we're not damaging him, we're just slicing off his armor. We have to break him down to his most powerful base, which is no heavy armor, no heavy sword, a rapier that could probably skewer you in a single blow if we weren't playing a video game. Literally the only thing weighing him down right now is his boots. And in order to do any serious damage to him, as you can see I've been having a lot of difficulty with it, is you have to get him to start blocking, and then you have to... well, that failed. You have to get him to start blocking, and then you have to use a power attack in order to break his guard. It takes a lot to kill this thing. Worst of all, you could literally end up in the worst possible case scenario against these things. Luckily, the jump slash, which we got earlier, is the bane of these things' existence as far as I can tell. You can literally use it while they're pacing back and forth or before they get the chance to charge at you and, well, thrust? Whatever they... I don't know fencing, I'm sorry. But you can actually accost them and really deal a ton of damage to them. Because it breaks their guard and it puts them out to the point where you can just hit them as many times as you want before they get back. Now then, the Dominion Rod. This new toy of ours is very cool. As it said, it takes almost nothing. I can't talk. But this little green ball of energy flies up and it can provide temporary life to the statues that it inhabits. So, every statue that has a hole in it can be taken control of and be made to move around as much as you want. Some statues, like the little ones that we see hanging around, look kind of like pots that someone decided to decorate. Those don't really do anything. They're just weights that you can walk around to, well, press down pressure plates, block incoming things. They're useful in the fact that they're basically just, well, they're there. There's something that can do things for you. As for this one though, this one and one other statue have a special ability. One that I seriously enjoy and is the basis for this video's name. and I will enjoy explaining it as we go on. Into the next room, shall we? My mic keeps peaking recently. I think I have it too close. Let me just move it out a little bit. That should be good. There. Hello? Yeah, it's not peaking right now. That's good. Alright, so these bells. They are the only way to move this thing through doors. So, you're gonna want to get him from one bell to the next. As you can see, when you press the button that has your Dominion Rod in it, it activates his ability. You swing the Dominion Rod, he swings his hammer. And this hammer one-shots everything in this dungeon. And as you can see, it has a huge range. If those pots are placed about a foot apart, then this thing was easily able to bust a 5-foot radius around him. Not only that, but also the fact that this thing has a shockwave. As long as that shockwave is up, and even just before it dies down, it can still do damage to the objects around it. Not only that, but because this statue is heavy, it can hold down the pressure plates for us. So things like electric fences and stuff, no longer an issue. Also, this rolling barrel of needly death, not my issue. Except for that one. That one apparently is my issue. As it's getting through this small little maze, it is difficult to maneuver this thing around, I can say, and somehow I just peaked again. I need to watch my volume, apparently. Yeah, see that? Even just before the shockwave dies, it can still do damage to things, especially those little spinners. I hate them so much. They are horrifyingly exhausting. I like the fact that Twilight Princess is one of the few video games that actually features, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Gimmicks from older dungeons. Let's see, if we can't hit it from over here, let's grab one of these off the podiums and drag it over. Yeah, that should do it. I'll just pick you up and put you on the pedestal myself, a little bit more accurate than constantly swinging the Dominion Rod around like an idiot. Right, on to the next room. It makes this dungeon have you go through it pretty much twice. But that's fine, especially considering the fact that now you have a gimmick puzzle of moving the statue with you. And the statue does provide you with a bit of entertainment in the fact that this thing can just destroy everything. It is my favorite weapon in the game. Unfortunately, you only get to use it during this dungeon, and only until the end of the dungeon. Unfortunately, we have to put this thing back on its podium, and I really will miss it once it's there. Anyway, we need to get to the other side, and the quickest way I can think of is to claw shot to this medallion, pick you up along the way, and just dodge all the spiders that we can. The little ones aren't that much of an issue. They won't attack you if you look at them, but they're basically like shoes from Mario. If you look away from them, they'll think, now's my chance, I'm going to attack. But if you stare at them, then they're like, crap, he saw me, run away. Yeah, those things are chicken hearts. Don't know how I ended up throwing it like that, but whatever works. Now we just need to get you onto this side and throw everything else on the other side. Now, since we're heavier than it, and I can't throw for anything, literally it takes me 2 throws each for these last 2, and it's really annoying. Those guardrails are there just for the statue, I'm pretty sure. But they're so annoying. Anyway. Let's go ahead off the wall. There. That should be enough weight. Perfect. Now then, let's get you. What am I doing right now? Staring at something for some reason. Whatever. Let's just walk this guy over there. And it actually moves a bit faster than we do. At least down the stairs, I can tell. And just demolish all the spiders. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh man. The worst part is the fact that you can walk into walls and it'll move slightly, but it just moves so smooth. Come on, just kill the last couple. Please, thank you. Alright, one left. Why do I... You know what? I don't even need to hold on to you right now. I can take care of this one myself. There. That's better. Unfortunately, my aim isn't. I wonder, what would happen if we decided to try to get under the bell with the... Oh darn, I was hoping it would teleport us with it. Make things a bit easier, to be honest. On to the next room. Now this is where he really comes in handy for me, because his hammer is so strong. This thing is like... What's the best thing I can come up with? If you were to take an OP weapon, and even though you can only use it for one level, this is what I would do. Not only because it's already been proven to be a very successful gimmick, but also in the fact that it's just such a simple idea. They take a statue with a hammer. The statue is able to swing the hammer, and it does enough damage to one-shot everything else in the dungeon, except for the main boss because it can't get to it, and the mini-boss because... Well, not mini-boss, sub-boss, mid-boss, because it already died before you could use it. Everything else, if I had left the Lizalfos alive down here, it probably could one-shot them. I would not put it past it. And I am still peeking my mic. I don't know how I keep doing this. It's very annoying. Demos, not an issue. Thank God. Let's try to get on this side so the Demos won't hit Link. And since we don't have to worry about the walls, and get pushed out of the way by the bell again, we can just break through them and get on the other side without having to constantly switch the gem around. Alright, into this little hub. I had a bit of one issue paying attention to the spinners that were going around me. Two, paying attention to the direction of this thing. Because I went to the right side of it to actually turn it up, and I decided to pull it instead of push it. So now I'm going to have to sit here and wait to get it back to the top, so that we can grab the statue and move on. One more thing in this place that I need to worry about is the last treasure chest, and it's in that room over there. Or no, not there. Over there, that one. just enough room for you to fit on the outside edge. And now I'm trying to push it up instead of... I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know this much though. So we no longer deal with that spinner. Or that one. Now I can't go up this staircase. Which is kind of sad, because if you could, then you could just walk him over and let him drop to the bottom without having to deal with all this. Oy. Now, this is the next issue. 2 pressure plates, 1 statuette. And can't hit the statuette's pressure button and roll to the platform in time. The platform would come up. So, obviously you're going to have to use your big statue for this. And the sad thing is that doing that, it's a bit of a time waster. And the reason why I say that is I almost fell off the edge back there for a second. Well, now it's too high for me to get there. Oh, seriously? Ah, come on, just move over. Thank you. As soon as we leave this room, he's gonna go right back to the bell, and we're gonna have to deal with that all over again. And they brought more spiders to play with me. Why? That only hit 1. That didn't hit any. And that one hit me. Just like I really These things have hit and run tactics like no one's business, and I really hate them. I'm lucky they're not venomous. But let's be honest, if you were bitten by a spider this big, I don't care who you are, you would not... Stop interrupting me. God, these things are so short that I can throw a jar and not even touch them. But can you imagine what would happen if you got bit by something so big? You'd be happy that it wasn't venomous, but you still have a giant scar from it. That's for sure. Oh, would you just stay in one spot long enough to kill you? Oh. Well, I wish I realized I could have done that earlier. Ay. Won't have to worry about those things again, though. That's one positive that I can come up with. Wrong object. There we go. Now, 2 pressure switches, 1 on each side of this thing. Throw 1 statuette up there to get 1 pressure plate. The other one already has a statuette, so I think they were already, like, hinting at this area when we were in here the first time. So what you had to do. This next one. They hide the most important stuff. Like this. I don't know why. Well, actually I do, because it makes the game a little bit harder. Piece of heart. Thank you very much. That just leaves 3 more. So, yeah. Not bad. We're coming pretty close on our time limit, I want to say. Let me just move this video over so I can look. Yeah, we're at 19 minutes. 19 and a half. So, let's see. Maybe I remembered this time to move it in this direction to move it up. Did I? Nope, I'm pushing it the wrong way again. Never learned. At least I figured out the timing for it so I can start pushing it right when I need to. In order to actually get it to turn as soon as I need it to turn. Unfortunately, the simple fact that I had to do that again does not bode well for my performance. Get you back where you belong, and now we're trying to push it even higher when it has nowhere to go. Alright, let's pull you down. One more level. Oh god, you gotta yawn. Hey. And next, kill the spiders, kill the spiders. Oh man, I hate these things with passion, but that was awesome. There's an entire squadron of spiders just went poppity pop pop pop. I love this hammer so much. I wish I could keep it. Something about this thing I was just reminded of, and I don't even think I talked about it in the original commentary. But this hammer actually seems to have a bit of a reminiscence to it. Obviously the design is all its own, and its use seems to be all its own too. But aside from that, it kind of reminds me of using the Megaton hammer in Ocarina of Time. I'm getting... Never get tired of that. Really wish I was fast enough to have done it to the whole fleet, but whatever. Just pick up those arrows and move on. Alright, last little gate that we gotta worry about, at least in this room. Now, let's just drop you off and go on to taking care of the last Poe in this dungeon. Come here, friend. I'm not gonna hurt you much. It only hurt for a second. See? All well the info. Only a couple more Poes that we really need to worry about, and then we can go back to the Linear Province and try to find the rest. Now, I would say that there's a list that I could use from IGN to do it, but the fact that I have a strategy guide, I really should just try using that. The fact that I haven't been using it at all since we finished the Hyrule treasure hunt. It's one of the issues that I'm having right now. Hey, if you'd stayed up there, I wouldn't have even bothered with you. As for you, don't have to worry about you. Wait, do I? I do. Almost forgot to grab the statue. Might as well take you out while we're here. And on to the next one. No, I don't... Yep, I do. Come on. Okay, let's go. Man, you're such a pain sometimes, you know that? Goes through that. Let's go ahead and kill the spider while we're here. Thank you much. Alright, I think he only has a couple more bells to go through. Yeah, because he has the one that he comes from, and then the one that gets him back to the main room. Oh! Wait, is this the main room? It is! Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, this is the last we'll ever have to deal with Mr. Hammer Brother. Hammer time has gone, and I miss it already. Oh well. Finally made it through most of the dungeon. All we have left is this last little run. And after that, that's it. The boss is just beyond the hallway behind this door. We had a good run. Shorter dungeon than I usually thought, but it wasn't that much of a difficulty, I guess. I liked it. Anyway, we'll get to it next time. See you guys then. This is SlinkGamer12, signing out.